Expectations for how much the ring should cost?
No, she don't care about like
I'm not materialistic in prices. So.
She's really more so a thoughtful girl. Like it's a thoughtful.
$1,500 ring would be just fine with you.
Don't say no. Don't show up. Don't say no. Because when did anybody ever propose to you?
Nigga, what?
I do not know if you guys caught that. All right, let's run it back. Let's run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. I don't think y'all caught that. And I'm going to stop it there again. Listen closely, guys. Listen.
Do you have any expectations for how much the ring should cost?
No, she don't care about like
I'm not materialistic in prices. So.
She's really more so a thoughtful girl. Like it's a thoughtful.
$1,500 ring would be just fine with you.
Don't say no. Don't show up. Don't say no. Because when did anybody ever propose to you?
Woo! All right. He asked the question, is a $1,500 ring good enough for you? The guy says yes. Why? He says, don't act like that because no one has asked you to marry you. So you can't say if that ring is enough or not because no one has proposed to you. He's absolutely right. I say that to say this. Stop letting women tell you their standards that they have never lived out yet. And I keep telling people, people's standards are just people that they've never dated before. He's never had nobody that asks to marry her. So how could she say how much is a ring good for? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, a $1,500 ring? Nah, that ain't good enough. Well, who's asking you to marry you? He makes sense. Let's get back to it.
Nobody proposed to me yet.
Exactly. So why would a $1,500 ring mean anything?
That's a good question.
Exactly.
But that's what I expect.
No, that's what you expect, and it's because you're too picky.
Okay. Guess I'm too picky then.
Yes, I know you're too picky.
Seems like you guys love each other very much.
Yeah, I love this girl so much. Like, we went through, like
a ring doesn't matter. A ring doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. It matters in a certain aspect, but it symbolizes like, all right, it's materialistic.
Women don't know what they want until you tell them what they want. He tried to tell him, I need a better ring. He says, hey, look, guys ain't asking you that. And it's off. If you love me, you're going to be with me no matter what, right? 10 seconds later, what did she say? Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. You know why? Because fear was pumped into her that I will leave you if you start showing out in front of this guy. This is how women want to be checked. They'll say anything with a camera in front of them. You put a camera in front of them and say, hey, how much money is too money? They're going to come up with some outrageous shit. But a man has to correct it when you are in a relationship and let her know how you feel. And you just seen it with that. She changed her whole frame of thinking because he refused to allow her to live inside of her fairy tale. This is where we have to get men too. Sitting around complaining about women just running their mouth. They're gonna always run their mouth if you allow them to. But it doesn't necessarily mean that's what they believe. Gotta give it to that dude. Give him another one. Damn, wrong one. We gotta give it to him. This is exactly how you want to correct a woman, gentlemen. Account.
D, I had to give it to Ed to take care of. D, I mean,
hold on. It says woman takes 8K from 8,000 from joint account to bail out ex-boyfriend out of jail. Nigga, let's get to it.
No, close the door. Start the car back up. Go get my $8,000 out in these streets. Why are you going to get him out of jail?
I mean, we gotta make
no. Close the door. Start the car up.
See, this is what men have to understand. When a woman falls in love with a man that could dominate her, she'll be in love with that man till she find another man that could dominate her. So you have women who are afraid of being alone. So they're not afraid to get in a relationship to keep from being lonely, but they still may love another guy. And if you're gullible enough, she's gonna find a way to have both of these type of guys in her life. That's what you see here. And you see a lot. Granted, this is not every situation and it's not every girl, but I can guarantee you most hood boogers are just like this.
You're gonna tell me, you know, get out the car. Get out. You gonna tell me how you gonna make this money? Because right now you giving me.
Can you get the?
Matter of fact, you want to get in that cop car?
I don't know. I would have had to tell her it's time for you to go ahead and hit the strip, lady. Sorry, if that was my money, you took it out. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no way of paying it back. We're not doing payment plans. You gonna have to get on the strip that night. We may have to drop you off to the club, make it back.
Took AK out of our account and got my baby mama out of jail. How would you feel?
I mean, I know.
Right? Because I ain't contact
Peep the blonde hair. I keep telling you guys, the blonde hair gives a lot away.
you. So stop playing with me right now.
I know it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of money. Now, how much we got? How much we got in there now? 0. Yeah.
No, it's like,
Now, how we gonna get?
it's like
No.
100,
I need.
200.
Oh, it's 100, 200 in there, right?
I mean,
Okay.
the bill's not due just yet.
Man,
We got time to at least make up, to pay.
no,
the
you got
electric,
time to. No, you
water.
don't have time to make none of that up. You need that
Yeah,
money
we
back
got-
in the
we
account.
got about 4
No.
weeks.
We need that money right now.
When women find the guys that they know they can run over, trust me, they're gonna you give them an inch, they're gonna take the mile, and they're gonna continue to take what they can take until something happens. And
Really
That
that
you
immature?
ever- oh no, you did something immature. Now my bank
Really?
account is immature because you
But I
can't
told
contact
you,
nobody.
at least we're gonna make sure that
No,
we get the bills paid.
you gonna make sure that. Because I'm done with you. I'm so done with you.
But you married me.
No, hey, guess what? In a couple more weeks, we're gonna be
we
done.
go through this every time.
No, we ain't every time you bail your baby daddy out. That's what you're saying?
woo, she said we go through this every time. The key word, we go through this every time. What does that mean? That means he has a history of arguing about it and forgiving her. Arguing about it and forgiving her. What did he do? He set a pattern that she's used to. So to her, this is not a serious conversation. He's upset now because he has the camera on, but he'll eventually get over it. I tell you guys all the time, the pattern that you set with a woman at the beginning of the relationship is the pattern she's going to stay on. When you try to change that pattern, she doesn't change. When you mature out of what you've been doing and now you want the relationship to be more logical, the woman doesn't change if you've been buttering her up at the beginning. You just have to cut her off and get a whole nother woman. That's why I told you, look at Deion Sanders. As strong as he is, rich as he is, whenever women went outside of his belief system and did something, he got rid of them immediately. He's been married 3 times and divorced.
Huh?
Yeah, so I can take care.
No.
So, that
So
we can
now
make
we.
sure that our
Oh
kids
my
are
God!
straight.
What are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? I can't. Are you?
I mean, it was an emergency.
Oh
though,
my
dude. Like,
God!
I don't think you really understand because you don't have kids. So.
You was bugging. I don't want to.
Guys, please stay away from hood boogers, man. Blonde hair already says, I'm not happy with who I am. The most poisonous species in the wild, in life, exposes bright colors to warn their enemies to how toxic they are. The most poisonous reptiles are all bright colors. All bright animals, white with stripes, are the most deadliest. Understand that.
I had no kids. Are you? I really
say
don't.
that,
I don't.
dude.
I really
didn't
don't.
say that I
'Cause
wasn't.
Even lions are blonde.
Jesus Christ, man.
I
you-
said that I had to bail out Eric
Did
so that we
everybody
could
hear
be
this?
able to get our kids together.
I hope the neighbors hear this.
He can't
this
do
is,
that from
this
jail.
is this is
You can't do
crazy.
that.
This is so what?
Logical.
What you? That's not logical. Ain't nobody in the
But when
world
you-
would do anything
when
like
you
that.
married me, you married everything, and same vice versa. Like when I married you,
If
I
that's the
married
case, why
everything
you
that-
ain't marry him if you want to do all that?
I mean,
No, that's you. That's
you already
responsibility.
knew,
That's not my
but you
responsibility.
already
My
knew
money
what
is
came
not
with
supposed to
me,
be
though.
helping him.
Yeah,
My
but
money,
these were
my
like
money.
unforeseen
No,
circumstances,
it's
though,
not.
dude.
No, you have nothing.
What
You
mean?
about to lose
We don't
everything.
have nothing.
In fact,
And
where
not
he at?
just
Where he
me,
at?
it's
Where he at right now?
When you
Where
got
he at right
married,
now? Where he at right now?
I mean,
Where is he at?
he's not in
Okay,
jail.
you go live with him.
All right, we see where it's going with it. Moral of the story here, guys. Stop dating out of desperation. Stop dating out of loneliness. This is how you end up with the worst type of people, is by dating out of loneliness. It's by dating because you want somebody in your life, and this leads to bad relationships. As a man, there's only one way to win, and that's becoming the best version of yourself and set out to build your own legacy and allowing the women to adapt to what you got going on. An idle mind is a devil's playground. That means the longer you stand still, doing nothing, the more evil thoughts you're going to have. And then you're going to become entitled. You feel the world owes you something. People should treat you a certain way. And that's where men fail when they get trapped up inside of feminine energy. All right. Hopefully you guys got the message behind that.